heels on my tippies. Don't say ain't Gabbana, that's on my titties. How me that.
Hey, what's up, Travis? Nakia Mornè. What say today? Yeah. So let's get right to the video. Let's talk about love and career. Like, the two can coexist. We know that, right? Yeah, you can have an abundant life. Therefore, abundance means you can have it all. You don't have to choose when it's all available to you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know that you can have more than one priority. Okay, period. So therefore, I'm not going to allow someone to walk into my life and make me choose between my career and them. Like, what? And I would never do that for someone that I want to be with. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, you got to choose me or your career. Or you got to cut your hours and stop being so busy to make time for me. No. Because someone who wants to will. Remember that. You don't got to ask when someone wants to. They just will. Okay? Pretty privileged people think that it's easy for a pretty girl. It's not. Let me let you know. A lot of people see us and they just want to use us. They want to use our body. You know what I'm saying? They want to see what it's like. They there for the high. But then once they get what they want, goodbye. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with that. That's weird. that's predator behavior. That's like, yeah. Anywho, you can't want for someone to provide and then be mad because they have a busy schedule or because they're on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have a home with someone, you have children, all that, you gotta both make sacrifices for the home, you know, for it to run properly. So therefore, if you want food on the table, who's gonna go out and get it? You know what I'm saying? If you want to make sure the lights is on, the bills is paid, who's gonna go out and get it? I know for me personally, I want my own bag. Therefore, I'm going to work hard for my own bag, okay? I don't want to eat off for anybody else. And I don't want anybody else to feel like they have to take care of me. Now, if you want to take care of me and you want to do things for me, I appreciate it. Oh, so much. Like, of course. But I'm not going to ask someone to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be because they want to. And I know that they want to. And they're doing it out of their heart. Not out of obligation. You know what I'm saying? Or force. I'm not gonna force you. But yeah, so I don't force people to fuck with me, and I would never force someone to choose me. Okay, I'm not a pick me. I know my worth, and if you want me, then you will know my worth as well, and you will act accordingly. Period. So yeah, I love being a hardworking woman. I think it's very sexy, like, to have your own as a man and a woman. But at the end of the day, can you sleep with money? Can money cuddle you? Can money talk back to you and give you good advice? You know what I'm saying? So it's just those things. Like, money is not everything, and a lot of people like place their happiness in money or their whole identity in money, and now the money owns you when you should own the money. So at the end of the day, there's more to life than money. Like, yes, money grants you freedom, right? Financial freedom, financial abundance, financial security, financial stability. But what about within? What about spiritual security, spiritual stability, mental health, you know, love? What about a healed heart, you know, and a sound mind? Like, peace. What about peace? You know what I'm saying? Like, money is fleeting. Money is coming and going at all times. So if your happiness is placed in money and it's coming and going, so is your happiness. Happiness then is coming and going. You know, you don't have a stable source of happiness if it's placed in money. Like, there's more to life, you know? And you just want to have good people around you, you know? Love those who love you, choose those who choose you, for the right reasons. I just know that, like, there's only certain problems in life that God can solve, and that money can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, money can't solve all problems that you have. You can't buy peace. You can't buy love. Real love. You can't buy real love. You might be able to buy some of these people, you know what I'm saying? You know, they may just take some paper and give you some ass. Yeah, it ain't gonna last. If they just there for your bag, it ain't gonna last. Okay, because what happens when you ain't got it? What happens when what if you lost your job? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, some people only fuck with you for who you are and what you got. But what if you ain't had that? Take that away, they won't fuck with you for real. So you want people who fuck with you for real. Whether you up or down, whether you known or unknown, whether you whatever, rich or poor, they should fuck with you through it all. I just always in my life felt used in a way. Like, people see the outside shell, you know what I'm saying? you see a beautiful woman and then it's like pretty privilege. People think that it's easy for a pretty girl. It's not. Let me let you know. A lot of people see us and they just want to use us. They want to use our body. You know what I'm saying? They want to see what it's like. They there for the high. But then once they get what they want, goodbye. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with that. That's weird. That's predator behavior. That's like, what the hell? Give me something real. And that's it. Like, I'm more than my body. Like, I have more to offer than that. So you're not gonna treat me like that's just all I have to offer. Like, you're not gonna treat me like a hoe, because I'm not that. I'm a real woman, and my value is very high. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna treat me like I'm just anybody, or just anything, or just a toy like you can just play with, or you know, like something that you can just pick up and put down or throw away and grab it when you want it. Like, this ain't that. I need consistency, or I don't want you at all. So don't give me a vibe that you can't maintain. Like, don't come in trying to love bomb me. Oh my god, I'll take you out on dates. Oh my god, I'm gonna call you all these cute names. I'm gonna be so nice, and I'm gonna give you all these compliments. I'm gonna shower you with compliments, shower you with gifts, shower you with money, shower you with all this. But it's only for selfish gain. You only doing it so you get in my panties? What the hell? You only doing it so you can get some attention. You only doing it because you lonely. You need something. You need some of my good energy. No. Like, what? That's like, I'm the dang socket you trying to plug into me so you can get some charge. You ain't about to be stealing my power, trying to charge yourself up. You better go ahead and find yourself, boy. Seriously though, I don't fuck with that. Cause like I said, I'm more than that. And I really, like, I was talking to myself the other day and I'm like, bro, I really have a big heart. Like, I really have a genuine heart. And it hurts me to know, like, that it's so hard to love. Why is it so hard to love? Like, I just want to love people, but I get hurt trying to love people. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop me from loving people. It's just going to stop me from loving the wrong people that I see don't appreciate it. That I see take my kindness for weakness. I know one day someone is going to appreciate it. For real. Because God wouldn't have gave me this heart without knowing that somebody really needed it. Like, someone really was going to appreciate it and be able to match it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the ones that can't appreciate me are just helping me, you know, helping me lead me to the right one. Yeah. Anywho. But yeah, I was like, bro, like, it really hurts to have a big heart and you don't even know who you can love. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? And then, like, people think that genuine, good-hearted people is just supposed to just keep taking shit on the chin, taking all these hits, you know, taking all this disrespect, you know what I'm saying, and just allowing people to play with us in our heart. And no, you can't. Like, we have a line that you can't cross too. You know what I'm saying? We get to our wits' end. And at some point, it just gets old. It gets tiring. Like, nobody want to keep giving to something that's not giving back. Like, no, I'm not going to be drained when I can really put my love into somebody who can reciprocate it. Like, you know? Like, no. And I'm not going to sit and be in a relationship where I'm not even truly happy. Like, that's a waste of life. I'd be dang if I waste my life on somebody. No. Because we all gotta die. And I don't want to die with no regrets. I don't want to die thinking like, oh, dang, that one person in the past that treated me so good that I looked over and, you know, didn't want to get ready for or grow up for, passed me by. And it's my fault. I could have had it. God gifted it to me, but then he took it away because I wasn't ready. And he gave me a chance to get ready, and I still fumbled it. I still fucked it up. I still acted childish. I still didn't take responsibility for my own actions. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't respect that person. Like, I don't want that to be me. So that's why I treat everybody that walks into my life with love. I enter into every relationship, friendship, or just interaction with love, first and foremost. And whatever you do with that, that's on you. Like, you gonna have to answer to God about it. But I know that I'm doing the right thing, so I can rest securely. And I can rest peacefully, knowing that I did what I was supposed to do in the eyes of God. And when I cut people off too, I know that God is proud of me. Like, it gives you so much power, personal power, to stand up for yourself and say, this isn't what I want. You know what I'm saying? Because people going to continue to give you what you don't deserve as long as you're willing to accept it. Like, as long as you're willing to accept what you don't deserve, people will continue to give it to you. They're not going to just automatically one day wake up and be like, oh, I'm going to do this person right, when the whole time you are allowing them to treat you wrong. Why would they change and you ain't even demanding it? You're not even demanding your respect. You're not demanding what you deserve. Why would they give it to you? You gotta walk away sometimes in order for people to understand that you was not playing. And you was not something to play with. Because your presence is powerful, but so is your absence. And you gotta let people feel what it feels like to be without you. Because for too long they were playing with you when they had you. And that's how I have to move now. Because I can't be around toxic, childish people that just want to be so logical. Like, they never want to use their heart. They never want to access their heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's at the end of the day, a lot of people are so logical that they play this game, these mind games, and they fuck themselves up. Because at the end of the day, your heart is not the one that's fucking over people. It's not. Because your heart just wants to love and be loved. Everyone wants to love and be loved. That's everybody. Because we were designed to do that and to have that. But your mind will trick you and say, oh no, let's just play games, you know, let's just keep it surface level, let's just not even access our heart or our emotions and just play it cool so that we don't get hurt, so that our heart doesn't risk getting damaged. But then you just damage yourself even more, because you stay in the energy of not being able to receive something real, because you're not even being real. You're not approaching anything as your real self, so you can't get nothing real out of the situation. You know, like, I just lead as myself. I be myself, and when you're yourself, it will help filter out the ones that ain't for you easily. You'll just repel the bullshit when you're living authentically. So, I like to think of authenticity as off. Okay? It gets all them motherfucking gnats and bugs and mosquitoes and bitches that just want to eat at you and drain you and suck you dry and shit like that. Suck your blood and take from you. It keeps them bitches away when you authentic and you step in your truth and you honest and you know your worth. You know what I'm saying? That shit is power right there. Personal power will have you really getting what you deserve and have you glowing differently. So yeah, I'm just happy. I'm proud of myself. I feel like I'm the strongest I've ever been. I'm finally in the energy to like really receive the person that's really gonna treat me right and accept me for who I am and really appreciate my heart and the love that I give oh so freely, the support, you know what I'm saying, the advice and just the friendship and the love and all of that. Like, just appreciate it. It don't come around but once in a lifetime, baby. Like, the love that I give is the type of love that everyone would die for. Like, literally, that people literally die wishing that they had. So I'm just grateful that I have that and I can give it to myself first and foremost, because a lot of people lack that within themselves. A lot of people don't even love themselves. And if you don't respect yourself, nobody else will respect you. And you can't expect someone to respect you when they don't even respect themselves. They don't even have no morals, no standards. So why would you think that they gonna treat you like you something important? They don't even look at themselves as something important. They don't even have no self-worth. So they damn sure not gonna know what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta see how people move. How they move about them, how they act like about them, how they treat themselves will show you how they gonna treat you. Like, someone who just loose out here dirty, like, they not even caring about where they place their body, their energy, none of that. They not gonna protect your energy. They gonna drain you of it. They gonna cheat on you like they cheat on themselves. Yeah. And someone who don't know their worth has to find love everywhere, so they gonna cheat. You know, someone who isn't confident within themselves. And people can look confident on the outside, but I'm telling you, a lot of people use that as a mask. Like, the glitz, the glam, dressing it all up, looking good. That's just a mask. But underneath are a lot of people who are really not confident in themselves and lack self-worth. They don't know that they deserve good things. Like, they don't feel like they do, so they'll just accept anything. They'll play with people, they'll cheat, they'll want their ego boosted and stroked by everybody and they dang mother and they brother, and they'll just be out here not caring because they felt like nobody cared about them, so now they don't care about them. But that's crazy to me. Like, it's like me when I go through stuff, like when I was going through hardship and like love and stuff and nobody treated me right, nobody really loved me correctly, I was like, oh, this is powering me up to go get what I deserve. Like, they didn't love me, but that doesn't mean that I'm not worthy of love. Just because they couldn't love me doesn't mean that I'm not worthy of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think, oh, people abandoned me, people left me, people gave me pain, did me wrong. But you gotta understand that them leaving your life was God setting you free. And then too, when people didn't give you real love or they did you wrong, that's not to say that you don't deserve love. It's just to say they didn't deserve you and you deserve better. You feel me? So God reveals people, whether it's through them giving you pain, them overlooking you, them leaving you, they're revealed. So you gotta trust what you see. Don't try to, you know, overlook something. Like, once seen, never forgotten. Like, people show you who they are. Don't allow them to show you again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then too, you gotta understand too, like, yeah, you can't stop, you know, you can't take back what had happened in your past, but you can make sure that it never happens again. If you change, everything outside of you have to change. If you start loving yourself, everything that comes into your life, your orbit, will have to love you just as much. If you respect yourself, everything that comes into your life will have to respect you just as much. You gotta understand, you set the tone. So you can't really be mad. Like, people just mirror back to you what you need to work on. So therefore, like, say you meet somebody and they don't love you right because you're not loving yourself right. Because if you was loving yourself right, you wouldn't even allow that person to love you wrong. Period. So God's just showing you through somebody else, hey, you need to love yourself more. And then someone who does love you will be able to step in because you're now reflecting that and they can reflect that back to you. So yeah, I'm just here to get the right love. This pimple child, ooh wee. But anyway, yeah, I'm just here to get the right love, so I can't accept just any love. I don't want fake love, so I stay far away. You know what I'm saying? I stay on my throne as the queen I am, and I don't lower myself for anybody. And a lot of times as women, we gotta understand, like, a man leads, right? So if a man walks into your life and he's on a lower level than you, he will only drag you down. If he's not ready to love or to be committed to anything, he's only going to confuse you because he's confused. A man comes in with the energy that leads. So if he is not knowing where he's going, he's gonna lead you nowhere. He gonna make you feel like you lost. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know, as a woman and a man, like, women can come into your life and do the same thing too. Like, some people just really don't know who they are and they will confuse you because they confused. You start to question, well, who am I? What do I deserve? Like all this stuff. Like, nah, bro. If you got a question, it ain't for you. And if it brings you chaos, it ain't love. Love is healing. Love gives healing, not pain. Love gives peace, not chaos, not drama. You feel me? Love gives growth. It doesn't kill you. And a lot of people think, oh, I can't live without this person, or, you know, I've been with him for so long. I was with somebody for 8 years, child. I let it go. Let it go. Because you got to let it go if you want to grow. And it was the best decision I made in my life. Yeah, it hurt because I'm like, oh my God, 8 years. Like, it's all I knew. Like, am I ever going to find anybody else? Am I going to know how to date again? Like, what's going to happen next? Like, the unknown, yeah, it can be scary. But like I said, it's a beautiful thing when you just walk into it, knowing that God got you. If you have faith, then you're not going to be scared of anything. And if you are, your faith is stronger than your fear. God will never lead you to nowhere that you ain't supposed to be. So as long as you with God, you should know that you're safe. And you going to make it to where you're meant to go. People think that they cannot live without certain things or certain people. But whole time, it's the things that you think you can't live without that you definitely can live without. Because while you're in it and while you're doing it, while you're with that person or around those people, you're just dying. You're killing yourself slowly. Like, they're draining you. They're taking more life from you than giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? They're taking more from you than they're giving to you. So you're really just losing yourself. You're not gaining nothing by being in that or being around that or by doing those things. And you gotta understand too, like, you gotta change your habits. Yes, you gotta change your habits, because old habits resist change, but new standards demand it. Okay, if you want a better life, you have to start doing different things. You have to start rearranging your habits, your decisions, your mindset. You have to start being the person that has those things. If you want real love, you have to start showing up as someone who can receive it, someone who can also give real love. You can't ask for a good partner, but you're not ready to be one. God can't give you something that you're not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Or that you can't reflect. If you want peace, you also have to be that of peace. Ask yourself, this is a good question too, homework. Ask yourself, are you a person that you would want to be with? Are you a person that you would want to hang around? Do you bring peace to the place? Do you bring love to the space? Do you resemble and represent a good person? Honestly, truly. In every situation that you're in. Be real with yourself. Can you say I'm sorry? Can you put your pride to the side? Or are you too stubborn? You still too stuck in your old ways? Ask yourself that. Grow up. Be one of love. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is God. The closest you can be to God is through love. And that's why I forever give love, and I'll forever be a being of love, is because God is in me. And God is love. Love is God. Period. So I'm only accepting what I deserve from here on out. I'm making it hard for people to reach me, because you gotta reach me. I'm not stooping down to people's level for them to have access to me or for them to reach me. No. Rise up if you want to meet me, you want to greet me, and you want to reach me. So yeah. Thank you. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. And don't settle for anything less. Because you deserve the best. Know that. Your pain is not what you're worth. You're worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up or wrapped up in your pain. And don't hold on to it. You can let it go now. You can let that old version of you go now. You can let that person, that version of you that was so hurt and felt like it didn't deserve love or whatever, you can let that version of you go now. It served you long enough. But right now, you need a new you. You need to be reborn. You need to allow yourself to think different things, accept and receive different things, and to step into a new you. Step into that version of you that refuses to go backwards. And literally, just know that what people have done to you, or whatever you've gone through, doesn't define you. Okay? What defines you is who you are today, who you've grown into, and how you get through that shit. What defines you is your growth in the present moment. So, find yourself. Heal. A broken heart can be healed. That's it, that's all. And God is near dear to the brokenhearted. Ask for healing and God will help you. And do not refuse to accept God's help. And know that when you do ask for God's help and you ask for God to reveal things, He will. Even if it doesn't look like what you thought it would look like, or maybe it's not something that you wanted, God knows best. Believe in God, believe in God's plan, and trust it. I love you. Nakia Mornè, the one who says today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, jump your soul child. Booking your session with me, come talk to me, and follow me on all platforms. And come chat with me if you're so sharp. Links in the description box down below. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're so sharp, we thought we rise.
I ain't never need nobody help me. I got it off the mud. You told me you love me, was all a lie. Ain't no surprise to the engine when I drive by. Hit my goals to precision, that's the bullseye. You can't forget me, your mind's where I reside. You see no fear in my eyes. I walk through the dark, that's the brave heart. I heal scars. Too much fake shit, I can never relate. We go